Hello everybody, my name is James Turnipseed. Well, on the channel, feel free to subscribe for more riveting content such as this. We're going to talk EA Sports UFC 2 for Xbox One today. So, where do I begin? I guess I'll begin with the full review, or not review, but rating. I give it a 4 out of 5, just because EA Sports are not, but I like this is a game how people play like StarCraft as their game, or like this is kind of like my game that I'll spend the most time in. So that's that. So that's why I give it a 4, because I know I'll play the crap out of it. And we'll get down to it. It feels like the EA Sports UFC 1 and EA Sports MMA had a baby together. And then you got EA Sports UFC 2. Which, cool, bad, good, whatever you want to call it. Ground game still feels a little clunky when you rock somebody and knock them down. I've noticed a lot if you knock them down from the tie clinch with like a knee, they kind of fall backwards and their knees bend backwards. So you can't really go for the finish. So you have to like wait for the body to reset and then you can go in for the finish. But TKOs are really easy to get. You just throw down some two vicious hammer fists, kind of like Dan Henderson on Michael Bisping, where you're just like, bam, bam, and it's over. They talk about you a little bit more in career mode. They'll say he won his fight by submission, so he will want to. Like, it's Mike Goldberg talking about you. So that's kind of cool. I always want commentators to talk a little bit more about you and your career, especially since you're coming from the Ultimate Fighter again to where you are now into the UFC. They added a whole bunch of people from the roster, which is great because that's kind of the problem that was with EA Sports UFC 1. You'd fight, there'd be like 15 pro fighters, like 15 UFC fighters in your career, and you're at like 30. So by the time you get up to top 10 championship level, there's like 5 people to fight. Now they have like 33 in welterweight, which is like, whoa, but you still start really low. You start at 60. So I kind of wish they started you like at 40, 50, 40 sounds fair to me, where you get like 5 fights versus random characters, and then you fight into, the actual UFC. Or I wish they would have done this, because you're starting off at 0-0 like you're seeing Punk, but going through the Ultimate Fighter, so it's okay, I guess. But with them owning WFA, WEC, Pride, Strikeforce, they have the rights to that. UFC has the rights to all that, to the whole library. So I wish they gave you, like, 5 no-name fights. Kind of like they did in Undisputed, where you're in the WFA for a little bit, and then you go to UFC. But I wish they would have went, like, 5 no-name fights where you kind of learn how to play and everything, and then into the Ultimate Fighter. But I guess Ultimate Fighter makes a better tutorial. So that's just my kind of thing, where it's like, you own everything. Why can't we, whatever. I guess I'm just Miss Pride a lot. But yeah, then you got knockout mode, which is kind of silly. Not that it's a silly idea. It's a great concept, but the actual gameplay is kind of silly. You just need to land like 5 clean strikes and you win. And that goes like best of 3. So you could just land 10 clean strikes and then you win. So kind of silly, but fun. It'd be fun to get your buddies over and play that. Ultimate Team, same as the beta. You earn points for cards, and I know you can buy card packs, and then you create your team of fighters based on yourself. They're all created fighters, and then with the card packs, you can upgrade your attributes, add your moves, and that's online or offline, so you could fight real people doing the same thing, or you could fight AI and have fun with that. Then there's just online play too, where you can pick anybody and fight anybody. Again, with the career, they went with you're at the UFC gym. You're with that John Adams character from the first one. Mike Dolce is still your coach, kind of, but not really. I miss the way UFC Undisputed was, where you could join a gym. Like, you could join 10th Planet, or you could go join Greg Jackson Winklejohn, or, you know, like, people have gyms. I want to go train with Scott Jorgensen at Combat Fitness, or Diego Sanchez at Greg Jackson, or, you know, with all the gyms out there, why not? Why not? And then it was fun because you could go against like training partners, and you had headgear and shin guards and stuff like that. But I get it, kind of, but not really. So yeah, that's where I'll end it. There's always room for improvement in every game. Someone's always gonna have something to say about it, positive or negative. So that's that. I'm done talking about it. If you want to get it, pick it up. If you don't, wait for it to go on sale.